friends, welcome back to Happie at Home. If you're new here, I'm Angie Happie Lou, and today I'm going to show you the most amazing, fun, fluid, and challenging Pilates strength training workout called Reformer on the mat. All you need is a mat, and this is totally optional, but some light, like 1 to 3 pounds max, free hand weights. You can also add ankle weights if you want an extra challenge, but I would recommend starting out with nothing to get a feel for just how hard you can work with your own body's resistance. Now let's get to it.
All right, I'm gonna first start lying down on your mat. I have my light free weights right next to me. First, bring your right knee into your chest to give your leg a stretch, and then bring it across the body and look over the right shoulder. Good, switch legs. Breathe in and exhale, bring that other leg across the body and look over the opposite shoulder. Our first exercise is called the hundreds. So for this exercise, you can do it in a tabletop position with your knees or legs straight up in the air, heels together, toes apart in that Pilates position with the feet. You want to make sure that your inner thighs are engaged. If you choose to go into a tabletop, just bring your knees up. Otherwise, lift your legs up to the ceiling, lower them down as low as you can. Roll your head, neck, and shoulders up, and you're going to breathe in through your nose for 5 counts and out through your mouth for 5 counts. You're actively pumping the arms with the fingers long if you don't have the weights in your hands, or you can hold the weights, keeping the navel pulled in super tight in towards the spine. Again, lift your legs up a little bit higher if you feel like your back is arching up off the mat, and continue breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. 5 counts each. In through the nose, stomach in, and exhale. Good. Keep pumping those arms, pointing the toes, squeezing the inner thighs, sucking in the stomach. Nice long neck and shoulders, but keep the head, neck, and shoulders curled up if you can, and rest. Okay, this next exercise is called coordination. You're gonna bend your knees in a tabletop, bend your elbows, then curl your head, neck, and shoulders up, look at your belly button, press your arms and legs out, open and close the legs the width of the body, then bend the knees back in, then bend the elbows. Open and close the legs, bend the knees, bend the elbows. The breath is inhale, hold the breath as you open, close, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Open, knees in, bend the elbows. Again, inhale, hold it right there, then scissors switch your legs. You're still looking at the navel, you're still curling up, sucking the stomach in, switching, trying to kick your forehead. Good, bend the knees, bend the elbows, stay with me, press everything out. Now here you're gonna just crisscross your ankles, shanshma, stomach in. Good, tight little switches. Bend the knees, bend the elbows. Last variation, press everything out, and here you're just gonna beat the heels together, sucking in the stomach, squeezing the inner thighs, squeezing the tush, sucking in, bend the knees, and rest. Great work, guys. Now flip over onto your stomach. Bring your weights with you, but you're gonna let them go for the first part of this exercise. This next exercise is called T-pull. You're gonna bring your arms out to a T, squeeze your heels together, stomach in. You're gonna inhale, lift your chest up and try to squeeze your pinkies towards each other and lower the chest back down. Lift the arms and squeeze, go back to the T with the arms, squeeze that tush, squeeze the shoulder blades together, go back to the T with the arms. Notice my neck is long, looking at the mat, squeeze, back to the T and lower the chest back down. And again, this is optional, but we're gonna add the weights. You're gonna lift the chest, squeeze the weights together, bring the arms back down, lift, squeeze, arms back to a T, lower the chest back down. Legs are together, tushy squeezing, inhale, lift, squeeze, and hold, and arms back down, and rest. Sit back on the heels to stretch out the lower back. That was really tough. Remember, keep that neck long, stomach in, tushy squeezing at all times. For the next exercise, you're gonna flip back onto the back. Bring your knees into your chest. I'm gonna grab my weights back here. You're gonna bring your knees into a tabletop. This is called backstroke. Fists are facing each other, head, neck, and shoulders curled up. You're gonna reach your arms and legs to the ceiling, circle around and reach for the toes, and exhale, bring everything back in. It's inhale up to the ceiling, hold the breath as you circle, reach, exhale, bring it in. Notice my head, neck, and shoulders are staying curled up, and hold the breath. Reach, stomach in, exhale. Now we're gonna reverse it. Inhale, arms and legs forward, circle to the ceiling, exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach, circle to the ceiling as you hold the breath, exhale down. Give me one more. Inhale, reach to the front, hold the breath as you circle, exhale down, and rest. All right, next exercise is called teaser. I'm still holding on to the weights. I'm gonna peel my back up off the mat and go into this V position with my body, getting my arms and legs parallel, and then slowly lower down. The goal is to get the shoulders and heels to gently touch the mat at the same time. Once you're in this lifted position, I need you to get your arms and legs parallel. Chin to chest, palms to the ceiling, curl up, engage the inner side thighs, suck the stomach in, open up the chest, and then you're gonna give me nice, easy circles with the arms. Inner thighs still glued. Bend the knees if you feel like you need to. Reverse those circles. Make sure you hit that teaser at the top and slowly roll down with control. Give me another one. Chin to chest, peel your back off, lift and hold and reach. This time without moving your back, I want you to lower and lift your legs. Lower the legs as you inhale, exhale as you lift. Lower and exhale, lift. Lower and exhale, lift. Good, lower and lift, hold, and slowly lower down with control. One more, guys, you can do it. Peel your back off slowly, and then you're gonna pull the arms back and present them forward. Palms to the ceiling, inner thighs still engaged, ribs closed, stomach in, reach, pull back, reach, hold, and scoop and lower. Great work, that was super tough. Bring the right knee into the chest just like you did at the beginning of class and pull it across the body, looking over the opposite shoulder to stretch out your back. Bring the other knee in, bring it across the body as you exhale, look over the shoulder, and get ready for your next exercise. All right, next we're getting ready for the short box series. You're gonna sit up, bend your knees, squeeze your knees and feet together. You're gonna round your back in a deep C curve, and I'm gonna cross my arms and grab onto my wrists. One hand grabs the opposite wrist, and I'm gonna lock those arms right into my tummy. Round your back and you're gonna lean back as far as you can, keeping the C curve in the spine, and exhale, come forward. Inhale, you're leaning back as far as you can, continuing to keep the C curve. Go back as far as you can as you inhale, then exhale, sit right back up. Keep digging your arms into your abdominals and round your back as you exhale, come up. Good, last time, and exhale, hold it there, lift the arms above the head, squeezing the knees together, squeezing the tush, sucking in the stomach, and round the back, come forward. Next, you're gonna stretch forward and lift up tall out of your spine for a flat back. Hands behind the head here, squeeze the tush and grow taller as you lean back and as you come up. You're inhaling on the way back, exhaling on the way up. Squeezing tush, squeezing tush. Stomach in, stomach in. Keep growing taller and taller. Squeeze the tush like you're sitting on a bed of nails and reach over to the right, keeping those hips completely square and anchored onto the mat. And reach and stretch over. Again, exhale, reach and stretch. Notice I'm not leaning forward or back, but I'm just staying as tall as possible. Stretch forward for the toes. Great work, everyone. Now we're gonna do the tree. You're gonna pull your right knee into the chest, grab underneath the knee with your fingertips or lock your arm under. You're gonna inhale, extend the leg, exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, stretch, exhale, bend. Hold that stretch this time. Walk your hands up as high as you can. You're gonna flex and point the foot. Notice my back is lifted up really, really tall. Lift that chin up, circle the ankle around, and then reverse the circle, round your back and stretch your nose to your knee. Then you're gonna gently walk down your tree. Reach your arms up and around and gently walk up the tree and stretch. We're gonna do that again. Inhale, walk down. Arms come around and lightly grab as you come up and stretch. One more time. Walk down with control. Arms come around. Walk up that leg. This time you're gonna grab your toes, flex your foot back, both hands if you can, lift the chin in the chest. You might not be able to grab the toes, but that's okay. Continue to flex that foot. And then you're gonna sickle the foot, bring your right hand behind you and grab the foot with the left hand and look over the right shoulder, stretching out the IT band. Then you're gonna cross the ankle over the knee and stretch forward. That was intense, but felt so good. Now bring the left knee into the chest, lift up out of the back, extend and bend. Lift up and bend. I'm locking under again. Hold it there, walk the hands up, back tall, flex and point that foot. Flex and point, flex and point. Now circle the ankle, keep lifting up out of the lower back. Notice the toes are pointed on my right foot too. Round the back, stretch. Walk down your tree and exhale, walk up the tree. Walk down, down, down. And come around with control, sucking in and stretch nose to knee. Last one. Walk down, down, down. And circle around and exhale, lift, grab the toes, flex the foot, lift the chin and the chest, hold, hold, hold. And then you're gonna bring the leg across the body, sickle that foot, and bring the left fingertips behind you, look over that left shoulder, bring that leg across. Yikes! Cross the ankle over the knee, stretch forward for the toes. Nice work, everybody. Okay, next move your weights out of the way and you're gonna step up off your mat and then we're gonna step back on into a push-up position. I'm stepping on hand, foot, hand opposite foot. My heels are together, my toes are apart, arms are the width of the shoulders, inner thighs are glued and squeezing, stomach is sucked in. I need you to pull the sternum up and keep the head, neck completely long. I'm just rocking back and forth on my ankles, squeezing the inner thighs, sucking in the stomach. So basically you're holding that plank position and rocking back and forth. Now try it with one leg. Right leg up, toes pointed. Keep that leg up the height of the hip if you can. Make sure you're not sinking in the shoulder blades, but pulling the sternum up, stomach in till she's squeezing. And now switch legs. You're just rocking back and forth. Try not to lock the elbows either. And keep the head in line with the spine. Stomach in the entire time. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Rock forward, rock back. Sit back on the heels and stretch out the lower back. Good, continue to breathe. Now you're gonna go back into that push-up position, but this time separate your legs a little bit wider than the width of your hips. Your arms are still the width of your shoulders. You're gonna do a big giant push-up and then you're gonna fold in half as you exhale, giving your shoulders a big giant stretch. Good, hips up in the air. Make sure you're squeezing your tush as you do your push-up, then exhale, stretch. Stomach is pulled in the entire time, guys. Bend and press, exhale, stretch. Give me one more. Bend and press, exhale, stretch. Okay, now we're gonna do the long stretch in an arabesque position with the right leg in the air, toes pointed. You're gonna do a big push up and exhale, stretch and kick that leg up to the sky as high up as you can. Again, press and exhale, stretch. Keep squeezing the cheek of that right leg. Bend and press, kick it up as you exhale. Give me two more. Bend and press, kick and stretch. Again, stomach in, bend and press, kick and stretch. Good, now switch legs. Shake out your wrists if you feel like you need to. Get back into that push-up position. Kick that leg up, bend and press, and stretch it to the sky, squeezing the cheek of that left leg. Bend and press, kick and stretch, toes pointed. Again, looking at the mat, then looking at the navel. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Again, bend and press. Kick and stretch and squeeze that cheek. Give me one more. Bend and press, come on. Kick and stretch. And gently sit back onto your heels. This time, flip your palms up towards the ceiling and stretch. Amazing work, guys. Not easy. All right, for the next exercise, you're gonna lie back onto the mat. This is leg circles. You're gonna lie flat, arms reaching long, head, neck long. Lift your legs up to the sky, turn them out in that little mini V. Then you're gonna circle the legs around, squeezing the inner thighs back into that little mini V. Inhale as you circle and lower, exhale as you lift the legs. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Stomach is in and shoulder blades are glued on the mat. Every time I'm lowering the legs, I'm really squeezing the inner thighs and then I'm sucking in the stomach as I lift the legs back up. Inhale, down, exhale, lift. Inhale, down, exhale, lift. Now you're gonna reverse it. Bend the knees in for a second, go back up, turn it out, and open and lower, and exhale, lift. Inhale, down, exhale, lift. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. You can always make the circles lower. You can make them higher. You don't have to go as low as I'm going. Good. Make sure they're in control and your back is not arching up off the mat. Inhale, down, exhale, up. Inhale, down, exhale, up. Inhale, down, exhale, up, and rest. Bring the knees into the chest and stretch. All right, the next exercise is called frog. You're gonna stay in that flat position. Keep your knees into the chest, bring your hands behind your head, glue your elbows to your knees. This time flex your feet, but keep that V position and exhale as you bring your knees back in. You're gonna press your legs out and bring your knees back in. Try to meet your elbows to the knees, but if you can meet them right above your hips, that's even better. Press it out and exhale, pull it in. Inhale out, exhale, pull. Head, neck, and shoulders curled up, stomach in. Inhale out, exhale, pull and crunch. Inhale out, exhale, pull and crunch. and rest. Okay, next is stomach massage. You're gonna sit up onto your tailbone, bring all 10 of your fingertips onto the mat in front of your hips. Flex your feet in that mini V and round your back, bring your head in between your knees. Press your legs out as you inhale and exhale, pull your knees into your chest. You don't wanna lean back, but you actually wanna lean forward and bring your weight on all 10 of your fingertips as you reach your legs out and exhale, pull it in. Continue to keep the back nice and round. And if you can't get the heels elevated off the mat, that's totally fine. You can drag them on the mat, but continue to lean forward and exhale, pull the knees into the chest. This is super hard, guys. Lean forward, then exhale, pull it in. Inhale out, exhale in, butterfly the knees out to the side and stretch. Good. Next is going to be flat back. We're still in that stomach massage series. You're going to sit up tall, continue to keep the feet in that V. Again, you can keep the heels dragging on the mat. You don't have to elevate them. Lift up out of the back, and you're going to press the legs out and pull it into the chest. Keep the chest open and the back lifted. Chin is up. Inhale out. Exhale, pull the knees in. Inhale out. Exhale, pull the knees in. Good. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Suck the stomach in. Stay lifted up out of the lower back. Inhale out. Exhale in. Press it out. Exhale in and butterfly out and stretch. So good, you guys. Okay, continue to sit up tall. Keep that V with the feet. This time your arms are going to be forward. Your heels are together. Your toes are apart in that V. Lift up out of the back. Lift the chest up. Don't let your knees go wider than your own shoulders, and you're going to press your legs out and pull your knees in. The goal is to not move your back. And again, you can just drag the heels on the mat. Reach your fingertips forward. Notice how I'm not rounding my back. You want a flat back. Inhale out. Exhale in, inhale out, exhale in, inhale out, exhale in, butterfly and stretch. Wow, guys, great work. And last but not least, bring your knees together, squeeze them together, press your feet flat onto the mat, pull your chest up onto your knees and try to sit up as tall as you can to prep for this last part. And then you're gonna inhale, hold the arms out to a T, hold, lift up out of the back, and exhale, round forward. This is so much harder than it looks. Sit up tall, inhale, you wanna hold the breath, come on, lift up out of the lower back, bring your arms out to the side, and circle them. 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse, 2, 3, 4, 5, arms up to the ceiling, and stretch forward. Great work, everybody. All right, next exercise is called knee stretches. Bring your hands directly underneath your shoulders, your knees directly under your hips. Round your back like an angry cat, dig your toes and your palms into the mat, and all I need you to do is practice lifting your knees up off the mat just a couple of inches. Keep the stomach pulled in, and you're looking at your navel, stomach in. You're just lifting up and down. You're gonna really feel this in your quads. We're just practicing going up and down, and once you've got it, I want you to try and lift your right leg out and pull your knee into the chest. Keep your left knee stable, hovering over the mat. Control, it's inhale, kick out, exhale, pull the knee in. The lower you can get your knee hovering over the mat, the harder the exercise is gonna be. And switch legs mid-air. Do not lock your elbows here. Kick the leg out and round the back. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest. Out, exhale, in. Out, exhale, in. Good. Out, exhale, in. Out, exhale, in. Out, exhale, in. And out, exhale, in, and rest. Sit back on the heels to stretch out the lower back, palms to the ceiling. Amazing work, everybody. Okay, next we're gonna be putting two exercises together. This is snake twist and mermaid. You're gonna stagger your knees just like that, and then we're gonna first grab the ankle and stretch over for the mermaid. Reach, reach, reach. Good. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears and the rib cage closed. Now you're gonna plant your hand down. You're gonna straighten your legs. Make sure your top leg is in front of the bottom leg. Lift up, keeping the hips totally square, and reach over and stretch. Again, keeping the neck long, shoulders away from the ears. Then you're gonna bend the knees, stagger them, and reach and stretch for your mermaid again. Good. Plant the hand down as you inhale. And reach and stretch, keeping the rib cage closed, stomach in, then bend the knees, grab the ankle, and exhale, reach and stretch. Here we go, we're gonna add the snake twist this time. You're gonna reach and lift up, and exhale, reach under you as you square your hips off toward the mat. You're still exhaling, and reach over the head, grab the ankle and stretch over. Let's try that again. Inhale, plant the hand down. Exhale, it's one breath. Lift those hips up. You want to get that right hip up just as high as the left hip. You're still exhaling. Inhale, reach. Exhale, grab the ankle and stretch. Nice work, guys. This is an advanced exercise, by the way, so just be really proud of yourself to even be trying this out. Good. Now we're switching sides. So you're going to stagger your ankles again, stagger your knees, grab the ankle, reach and stretch. Good. Keeping the shoulder blades pulled down. Now lift up and stretch and reach, keeping the rib cage closed, inner thighs squeezing, bend the knees, exhale, stretch back over. Let's try that again. Make sure to keep that belly button in and the ribs closed. Lift up and reach. And then bend the knees, grab the ankles and stretch. Shoulders pulled down away from the ears. Now we're gonna add that snake twist. Lift up as you inhale. Exhale, you're twisting, you're squaring off the hips. You're still exhaling, 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 exhaling. Lift up as you inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, grab the ankles and stretch. Let's try that again, everybody. Plant the hand down, come on, lift, squeeze inner thighs. Exhale, square off those hips, come on, lift that left hip up, 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 up. Inhale, reach, bend the knees, grab the ankles, exhale, stretch. That was so good, everybody. All right, guys, hang in there. We just have a few more exercises to go. We're doing running next. Good, you're gonna curl up, bring your hands behind your head. You can do this with your head flat too. And then you're just gonna point and flex your foot, bringing your knee only right above your hip. You're flexing and pointing. Good, flexing and pointing, pointing and reaching. And you're just running your feet and giving a little pulse and rest. Next, we're gonna be walking. You can do this again with your head up or head down. Arms nice and long this time. You're gonna flex your feet, keep them parallel, and you're gonna do nice little 6 small steps down and 6 small steps up. You're inhaling on the way down and exhaling on the way up, keeping the stomach pulled in. Down, 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 and up, 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 up. Inhale down, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down, and rest. Nice work. You're gonna press your legs out this time and try to do it with your head curled up. Go down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down. And exhale up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale on the way down and exhale on the way up. And again, you can do it with your head flat or curled up. Just do whatever you feel most comfortable with. And down, 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 down. And here, point the toes and beat those heels for me. Sucking in the stomach, sucking in that belly button, squeezing the inner thighs, squeezing the tush, beat, 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 beat. And bring your knees in and rest. All right, guys, this is the last exercise. It's called pelvic lift. You're lying flat on your back. You're reaching your arms nice and long towards your fingertips. Your knees are bent and you're just rolling and articulating in the spine and lifting your hips up into a shoulder bridge, keeping the knees and feet glued together. You're sucking in your stomach. You're tucking your pelvis under. You're squeezing your tush and giving it an extra squeeze at the top. Now I want you to try and walk your toes back towards your shoulders even more. Here, I'm gonna lift my pelvis, lift the heels, sucking in the stomach, lower the pelvis down slowly, one vertebrae at a time, and then lower the heels. My feet are still glued together and knees glued together. Lift, lift, lift. Now you're gonna lift your right leg up to the sky and try to poke the ceiling. It's really important that you keep your hips square here. The right hip is gonna feel heavier than the left hip, but you're gonna continue to lift it and try to poke the ceiling with your toes. Lift, and you're squeezing the cheek of the left leg, the one that's planted. Good. Now lift that left heel up and you're gonna lower it down. Every time you lower it, I need you to lift your hips up in opposition. Your right toes are to the ceiling. Come on, lift and squeeze that left cheek. Lift and squeeze that left cheek. Now switch legs. You're gonna lift the toes up with the left foot and lift and squeeze. Now you're squeezing the right cheek, and continue to lift that left hip up because it's gonna start to sink down. Stomach in, of course. Then you're gonna point and flex that right heel, but every time you lower the heel down, I need you to press your hips up in opposition. You're really gonna feel this right under your cheek. Good, right there, the glute minimus and the hamstring. Lift, 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 and bend the knees in and rest. Nice work, you guys, that's it.